How's it going, guys and gals? And we're back. So, I had to look over things and try and decide what I wanted to do with the whole loonium, and I got it working. I got it running, and it took like an hour, maybe more, for me to get one ancient dust, which is kind of terrible, if I'm being completely honest. Um, Not to mention all this other junk that I'm gonna have to figure out how to filter and just kind of either delete or something. Um, I don't know if I should just pump it all into the system and then pull out the junk that I don't want, which might be the easiest route. But either way, I just wanted to kind of go over things with y'all. So I got it working. However, it does require so much mana. I mean, I have my automated tree farm working. I went and I pulled my endo flames out, and I even came and I set up. I even came and set up these entropeniums. Now, I hadn't had this or that, or actually I had that set up. I hadn't had this set up, so I'm gonna try to start running this and see if it's possible for my system to keep up if I continuously run that. Now, I broke down the building because honestly, it was just making a mess. It was sending mobs everywhere, and it just wasn't working. This actually works 1,000 times better. I might throw some framing around this, but beyond that, I'm not really gonna put anything. Um, you don't have to be able to spawn monsters in the area or anything like that for this to work. So let's get started. So watch. I have this spark set up to pull all the mana from the other mana pools. So this is gonna be a little rough on the mana, but we'll see if this can keep up. So I'm gonna start it, and as y'all can see, it starts, it kills, and if we come over here, we can get this going. I wanted to check something while we're here, though. So yeah, it can only do one at a time. Which, if I have two of them running, that ought to keep up with the burst. If we start hearing a loud explosion, that means that these are filled and they're not emptying fast enough. So this actually gives us a little bit of a alternation between these two. I could also set up more, but we'll see. We'll see how well this works. But I literally have everything running. My charcoal is taking a hit. I'm probably gonna have to set up a secondary one to make more charcoal, which I can set up over here. I have all that wood just sitting there anyways. Um, but yeah, see, spawns. I have the sparks feeding over here, so that way this mana pool always stays full. I'm hoping that this is fast enough to keep up. As far as mana goes, I'm gonna let it run for a little bit and see what we end up with. Again, I might just pull all of that other stuff into the system and try and figure out what to do with it afterwards. Main reason that I was feeding into a secondary storage or a buffer is just so I could see what was coming in. But as you can see, it's just tons and tons of stuff. Which is cool, which is very cool, but at the same time, the majority of this I can do without. I don't need these quark things, and I don't need beeswax. Don't need glowstone nuggets. Some of the food might be all right, but beyond that, it's kind of useless stuff. Yeah, as you can see, there's just a lot of elements. Get Majestium. I've gotten a couple of Majestic ingots. Where are they at? I know I didn't pull them out. Am I blind? Pretty sure I'm blind. Thought I didn't pull them out. Oh, there they are. gotten 3 so far, which isn't bad. You know, it's free majestic ingots. I'm hoping we can get more ancient dust though, like soon. So when I come in, I need to search. Nope. A and C. Nope. What about at thermal? That work? Nope. That's crazy. So I just have to keep an eye out on it. But yeah, I mean it's working. Don't get me wrong, it's working. I like that it's working. I don't like the fact that there is literally so much so much junk. Um yeah, I guess let's go ahead and feed this into the main system for now. Um or what I might do is just set this up to run this way and see if maybe it doesn't need to. We'll see. Hopefully I can deal with any run over because I know I have plenty of space, but at the same time I'm just not cool with with just doing this whole thing. Just seems like a lot of junk. And it should go into the closest inventory period. These always go over here because it's always empty and it's closest. And this is the closest inventory coming from that side. Yeah, we can see all this junk coming through. Loot bags on loot bags. Let's open some of them. Let's see. We got any here? Doesn't look like we have any here. Here, let's grab all the loot bags. See if there's anything worthwhile. Junk. And junk. And junk. And more junk. And that's pretty much junk. 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 And junk. Alright. So yeah. That's not bad. Let's see if we can get a second ancient dust. I have a whole other page there, so hopefully it doesn't overfill. But as you can see, I'm like getting buckets and buckets of water and all sorts of stuff like that. Here, let me put those up. Pull these out too. Oh yeah, it's not bad. It makes a fair amount of loot. I'm just not particularly pleased with the mana consumption. Let's actually go see how it's running because earlier it destroyed my mana. I mean, it's probably destroying it again right now. Well, I mean, I seen capped off there. Capped off there. I don't know. I think it might be killing this one. It's taking a little at a time, but I think it's killing this one right here. Now, what I could do is set one of these. To there and one of them over there. See, it's not doing it fast enough. Okay, so what if I increase it to 90? A little too fast. What about 93? Keep an eye on it. Again, I might have to like move stuff around. Yeah, it's not even using that second one. I'd have to literally set it up a secondary one further away or something. Because one explosion equates to one of these plants, and that's all. That's one of the things I was testing. So I'd have to space them out to use more than one. All right, and technically speaking, I can have this one just feed into there, or just pop that one off and have this feed over there instead. So that way it's all feeding into this system right here. But as you can see, this monopole's already empty, because it's already been pulled out from by this Gaia mana spreader. And see, and this is with continuous use of this guy right here. And I mean, I'm all filled up. I have gunpowder automated. I have TNT or whatever automated, and flint and steel's automated, so it should never run out of anything. But again, not making nearly enough mana. The only thing I can think of is maybe try the cake plant, whatever. I can set up a carpenter to make that, but then I have to start collecting eggs again and get milk, and milk shouldn't be that bad actually. I can use a tree for that. Flour I can easily make. Let me see, cake. Let's see, if I use a carpenter, milk, eggs, sugar I can make, the pie pans I can easily make too. I might look into automating the cake plant, but as you can see, I'm already running majorly low on mana because those pools are almost empty, and these are gonna start emptying soon enough. So let's see. But as you can see, I mean, it works. I think the only thing that I'd want to put out here is maybe experience monolith or something like that, just to pull the experience in. But using the mob crusher, little bit of energy, this is a lot simpler and cleaner looking to me than having anything else. I like having a border around though. It works pretty well, in my opinion. We'll let it continue to run. It'll probably run out of mana, but we'll let it run until it does. Let's see how we're looking. See any more ancient dust yet? No, it doesn't look like it. And see all this stuff here. I'd have to pull out axes and bows and pickaxes and swords and everything. Bunch of junk. Okay, got about 15 minutes left in this episode. I'm gonna try and make this one on time this time around. Last time I kind of let it slip a little too long. Okay, so again, there's that way, and then of course there's the method for me to create it myself. I might sit here and tinker with it and just automate the whole process of creating ancient dust and have it feed into a system. That way I just constantly have like 64 of them or something. It might be slightly painful, but I know I can automate it using all this stuff right here. So let's see what else we can do. One thing I wanted to do was see about upgrading our mining setup, our void ore miner. So let's grab our assembler and see about getting everything done there. See if we have everything. We should have everything, mind you, but just in case. And let's see. Just hold shift. In cases like this, I always like having my magnet on me. I don't know why. I prefer it. Just in case, you know what I mean? So the first thing we need to do is make sure we have our structure and everything. Once we have the structure blocks, then we can make the miner, because if we don't have all the structure blocks and whatnot, the miner is useless to us. So don't bother upgrading the main piece of the miner until after you've had after you set up the rest of it. So let's see. The structure frame tier 4. Let's see, how many do we need? Void or miner. Tier 5, we need 72 structure frames. Yeah. So structure. Put all the modifiers in. This up, put that up. Okay, so how many again? 72. 72. Let's see. Are we short on anything? No? Alright. Let's get the structure frames going. Okay, and then we're going to need 36 structure panels, which we've got plenty of structure panels. We're going to need 16 modifiers, but we need a total of 6 speed modifiers. So speed. What am I lacking? Blocks of redstone. Oh, I missed that. Let's see. Modifiers. Oh, not made. Mod. So I've got 6. That's 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'll make all of those. That's fine. And actually, we're gonna need we only need 6 of these, right? That's what I said. 7 on the next set. So no modifiers. Make 9. Okay, so that's the 16 we need. Structure. It's doing its thing. It's gonna take its sweet time, I guess. Let's see what's taking so long. Doing its thing or not? Scheduled. Let's see. Yeah, stuff in here. Oh, we got a whole bunch of stuff. And a whole bunch of stuff that's probably not mixed in right, or is it? Oh yeah, it is. That'll start pulling more stuff. That takes care of that. I'll start pulling more stuff. Yeah, see, this is the only reason that I think about upgrading the hatch right here. Reinforced item input. Let me see. Item input. Item input. This is what I have. To upgrade it, not particularly hard. 12 slots, 16 slots, 2 times compressed. None of this is particularly that bad, actually. Get myself organized real quick. Leave the assembler on. Put my axe down here. It's doing its thing. I can't really rush it. Has to make a bunch of solarium. It's making nucleum. It's making all sorts of stuff. So all I can do is let it do its thing. So structure. Yeah, it's just doing its thing. So we can come up here and take care of the mining portion of it. Now, I've started doing this because it has a hard time picking up the void ore miner control itself. I'm not 100% sure why, but yeah, it does have issues doing that. So there goes our void ore miner tier 5. Everything should be processing, so we can actually come set this guy down. And really simply, I might need to go up one actually. Oh. Put it right there. And then, no, it has to be right in the center, my bad. I have to move it over one. Ah. Okay, so it has to go right there. And I'm gonna have to move this. So let's see. Might even need to make a couple more of these guys. So definitely. Oop. Okay, so as long as nothing's in the way, it should be fine. So let's come over here. Come on. Advanced. Put one right there. I'm not sure if that's gonna work because it's probably gonna come down to the side right there. Okay, so if that's the case, let's do that. And let me get my wrench out. Creation items. Toot. I'm hoping that that'll be fine. Then I just need one flux duct to connect. Flux. everything should technically be out of the way. So that's what I'm hoping. See how everything's processing. Okay, so 35, 34. It's doing. It's going. 33. This it just keeps making more gunpowder. Actually, let's go see how that's running. Actually, let's go see if we got any more ancient dust first. Okay. Obviously, it's not going to be on the first page. I don't see any. Get any? Again, they can't stack if they have that curse of vanishing on it. It'll only stack with the ones that have the curse of vanishing. So if we get any fresh ones, they're going to be on a separate page. Still nothing particularly awesome. And yeah, lots and lots of junk though. And nothing great. Alright, let's go see how our mana's looking. It's probably already empty from my experience last time. Yeah. We're completely tapped out. Yeah, we're completely tapped out. It's literally using, I think we're making just enough mana to keep the plant running, pretty much. Yep, it ran dry. Let's see. And what I could do, now there are a few things I could do. Definitely need to get that second entropenium working. But yeah, as you can see, it totally ran my system dry. And after this point, all I can really do is go like this. So I do that, it turns the plant off, and I'll finally start regaining mana. Though it has to fill up there first, because all of the sparks pull from everywhere to over here, and it has to fill up the plant too. So that's why it was emptying for a second there. Okay. I doubt we got it in the time that we went up there and came back down, but hey, you never know. Let's see, how much time do we got left anyways? Not too much time. I think just enough to finish setting up our miner and possibly getting everything set. So let's see, structure, boom, and we'll just take all the ones that we have structure there, and that should be everything actually. Oh, hold on. Laser cores. I need 6 laser cores, and I'll take green laser lens. What's the usefulness there on tier 5? Uranium, inferium, peridot, bauxite. Yeah, I'll take the green one. And I need one more laser core. See? And we should be able to go set this bad boy up. Okay. So I hope. am I in the way? I am in the way. Ugh. Assemble true. It's going. It's running like a beast. Yeah, see, I had to go up one because this is the max height. So once we even get to the next tier, so tier 6, which is the max tier, that'll be pretty much it. This will be the size that it goes. It'll probably touch right here, touch right there, and just barely fit. But that's more or less why I spaced it out the way that I did. So it fits in this exact corner, just like this. Okay, so as you can see, we're getting a ton of ore. Whoop. Look at that go. That's beautiful. That is exactly what I want to see. Okay, let's see if we're getting any excess though. Oop. Let's see. Ores. Yeah, I know I have a ton of galena ore. Let's see. So these, see, usually when I break them, I get a bunch of Nakota ores or whatever. Now I'm hoping. Let's see, is there anything else in here that I'm not messing with yet? There's that. This Neptune. What? Neptune zinc ore? I'm gonna go to Neptune. I don't remember going to Neptune. Hold up. Hold up. Tier 5. Tier 5 miner. So, Dakota, Moon Turf, Mars Regolith. So both of those are used for different things. So now, see with this, now I could automate doing the whole Moon Turf into Moon Dust into into the centrifuge or whatever. Like this is that's used. And to the centrifuge, I could set up a second one. And this would get me silicon and neutronium and iron nuggets and all that good stuff, syngas. And that would automate that. I really wouldn't have to mess with it that much. So yeah. And then it would get me the Gosler stuff, and then the Gosler stuff. Get me more syngas cells and all sorts of stuff, but I already have my whole syngas issues taken care of, so I'm not worried about that. Hold up, what's this? Tin ore. Galacticraft tin ore. Why am I getting Galacticraft tin ore? That doesn't make sense. Let me look at this again. This doesn't make any sense. Okay. So everything's good there. Vanadium, valerium. I think I started, yeah, see, I started getting vibranium, which is white lens. Bithium, uru, duranite, osram, ezo, if I'm getting space ore, oh, I am getting space ores, dang it. Okay, so iridium, Neptune zinc. I have to process the zinc. Wasn't expecting zinc. Rest of this is already kind of taken care of. Hold on, what was that one? Okay, so just the Neptune zinc. That's pretty much it. Neptune zinc. Let's Smelt it straight away. I can crush it. Okay, it can go into the purification chamber. That's good. Okay, so that's an easy fix. Yeah. So this tin ore can't, but this can definitely go into there. I think that's from a trip or something. The rest of this looks fine. Right? Yeah. And the vibranium should be getting processed either way. I already had that set up. I see it 209. We'll check it again in a second. Let's just get this set up first. Yeah, there's all my ores. I had room for one more. Yeah, I'm probably getting ores a lot faster now, so I'm gonna have to think about upgrading my system altogether, just everything. Turning these into the advanced versions and whatnot. That'll be the next step for me. Beyond that, I think we had a pretty good episode. We're already a little past that wrapping up point. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up now. This is Elderofwoe saying over and out. See you next time, guys and gals.